first, but I love you.
You ain't first, but you second. That's all good, man. Well, are we starting right to the chat today, guys? What's going on? Ryan, hello, my brother.
That 3 hour, he's gonna be out today. I appreciate him even letting us know.
Good morning from Oklahoma.
It's not
Oklahoma.
a flyover
Hell yeah.
state.
Yeah, bro. I remember some people would be like, "Man, what y'all got in the Midwest? Yeah, do you guys have stop signs?" It's like, yes, bro. We got it all. It's literally people live out here. Okay.
We got a Panera Bread.
Yeah, for real, bro. When once Panera hit the city, I was like, "Hey, we're rising, climbing to the
Moving up,
top.
dog.
Next Dallas right here, baby." Uh Shit. So what's going on, John? How we doing this week, bro? How's your week been?
It's good, man. We had a lot of stuff come out. So like, a lot of speculation, a lot of trailers, a lot of releases. We're getting closer and closer. And I think we're 2 weeks away from that mall release. So I'm excited, man.
Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow, and it's insane to think like this time last year, like at Celebration, they leaked that Maul Shadow Lord was going to be a thing. Maul's getting his own show, and it's like, damn, are we being for real right now? Like Darth Maul's getting his own show, and it's just kind of crazy to think we're talking about that now. So yeah, it's gonna be nuts, man. 2 weeks, and that's it. I feel like we always wait for projects, and it takes so long, but it's right here. I mean,
W- We made it. Went by
we
quick.
we 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 really made it, man. But it's gonna be nuts because next week we'll definitely probably talk more about Maul and like leading up. What's the final week? Are they gonna drop one more little, teaser trailer or maybe like a scene? The first 3 minutes or something, which I always love when they do that with Star Wars.
Hmm.
But I'm also thinking that tomorrow, or even after we get off stream today, is the day where we're gonna get the N1 leak. I really just
Oh
feel like it's
my.
coming.
It's it's so close too.
5 weeks out. I mean, we need it.
Like
So I don't know.
that's one of those things where, we were talking about this, when we were texting, but it's like, with the amount of leaks coming out, I'm just so surprised that we haven't heard anything on the N1. We just know it's an N1. That's it.
Yeah, I don't. It's just like, okay, so they went ahead and talked about the dark saber being the GWP. So it's like,
Hmm.
okay, so this seems to be official. We're really rolling through with that. But now it's like they haven't even leaked anything about like the set. Like it's just kind of word of mouth that it's going to be an N1. It's like 1900 pieces or something like that. So it's
What if it's
like,
not even an N1?
bro. I, yeah, I don't know,
Like
dude.
devil's
See,
advocate, but
if I'm gonna, yeah, so let me play devil's advocate too. With that, I feel like I would then become the Lego Star Wars fan. The ones that are, online, like, who asked for this? So if it's not the N1, it has to be a set that is fire. Like, I mean, absolutely gas for me to be like, oh, okay, we're set in stone now. You know what I'm saying? Because the N1, we know that sucker is gonna be long. Like we know that. But at the same time, what happens to it in, you know, the Mandalorian and Grogu? Is Embo gonna, blast it up? Is it gonna, go to Cobb Vanth? Like where's it going? So
yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just very interesting that we haven't gotten anything. So it's like, we know more about the September, UCS set
Yeah,
of the Superstar Destroyer than we do about this one that's coming out in the next 2 months. So it's like,
it's insane.
there's gotta be something going on with it where they're just keeping it like lock and key.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah. We love Panera out here. It's so good. We just went the other day. It was gas.
Hey, their bread bowls,
Um,
oh my God.
bro, their bread bowls are fire. Their orange scones are gas. Their coffee's pretty good. Last time we went, I didn't get coffee, but the time before that, and then I think they used to have like that supercharged lemonade, the one that was like taking folks out. They don't sell that no more, but
What?
yeah, bro, like the caffeine was like 400 milligrams.
It's like a pre-workout?
Yeah, for real. It's like you're tweaking and it's like Tuesday in the office, you're like, what's going on? It's like get that little, hey, hold on, man. Mitchy. Phantom Menace Dennis in the building. What's going on, man?
What's going on, my man?
Bro, yeah, good to see you. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I think Lego Star Wars right now they need to get on the upside. They need to start leaking stuff, and I mean, because 5 weeks away, we're literally in May, and it's like Star Wars month. That's probably like Lego's like biggest month of the year. I would probably say because it's
Hmm.
starting the summer. They always kind of go crazy with the May Lego Star Wars sets, and especially with the Mandalorian and Grogu coming out, first movie in 7-8 years. So they gotta hit it hard, man. They gotta really pop out with a release here.
And this year has been a lot of like, it's been a lot of Lego kind of going on a different, trail. And the aspect like of the smart brick was completely new. They're introducing the
Yeah.
bus, like those are new. The Mando movie got its own wave, like that hadn't happened in a minute. So it's kind of like, when we talk about understanding what they're gonna do next, it's like I don't know if any of us know what they're gonna drop, just because this year has been so different from the last
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true, bro. Because yeah, we have smart bricks, we have busts, we have MIDI scale terrain vehicles now. Like
Hmm.
land vehicles. We're not going with the starships or any of the cruisers like that. So now we're kind of just
We
like
have
transitioning. Yeah.
There's one-off sets like the Anzellan ship, like we had
Oh
the
yeah.
skeleton crew ship. So it's like, sets are shows and sets are getting, different things. Um,
Yeah.
so it's like, this you're right, like this May wave is gonna be there's gonna be a lot riding on it. Not riding on it, but it's like there's a lot of anticipation on what are they gonna do.
Yeah, I agree, dude. Because I'm one of those ones where I'm just like, look, a good wave always has me hyped because it's like, look, we're gonna get more people into Lego Star Wars this year. We're kind of did take a little step back with the smart brick wave, but not saying they're not good. It's just like it's different. So I don't know a lot of collectors like like you and I, and like the Lego community that we're part of. Like I don't know too many of them that are going out and clearing the shelves for them. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? As the Ahsoka wave, like when that came out, it's like, oh my god, I need this set. I need Ahsoka's Starfighter. I need the Battle of Peridia. Like all of those sets where it's like, oh yeah, we're clearing the shelves for that
Yeah,
compared to the May wave. That's what we need again. There's a
yeah,
lot of good sets, but yeah. Did you see the Razor Crest polybag today?
I did. Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I'll
that's
pick that
something
up.
that I have a couple poly bags that I just have in bag, like I won't ever open.
Yeah,
That'll be one of them. Like it looks good.
yeah, dude. That'd be such like a kind of figure out like a little, like when you're at, man, I don't even know who does it anymore. Like Walmart, Five Below, where they have like the posters and you could like flip through them, like, and
Hmm.
they have them displayed. So like that'd be kind of tight to get something of like poly bags, like something thicker to where you could just kind of like shuffle through and be like, ah, dude, like here's 2022, 2023, 24, 25, like all the poly bags. Cause I feel like for the most part, they don't really miss with the poly bags.
I'm
They're pretty
almost
spot
thinking of
on.
like, how like if you go to a grocery store and they have the things on the aisles where it's like one-offs of items hanging. It's usually like sponges or some things like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like might maybe just do that and do a punch hole in the top, and then I can have all my poly bags like just layered on that and then set it on the edge of like a one of these. So it's not just like
Mm-hmm.
taking up. But yeah, dude, there's it's just things that it's like, you see certain things and it's like, I don't think I'll ever open that. Like it
Right.
doesn't take up much space. It looks good.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm just excited. I need that in one to leak now. Like it's that time. And I just can't I can't wait any longer. I just really can't. Um but yeah, dude. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the Maul trailer and we're gonna
Oh,
run
let's
through it
do
a
it.
little bit. We're not gonna, we're gonna keep it super. We'll cut and clip some of this just to go through that way. Star Wars doesn't get mad at us or Disney or Lucasfilm or even YouTube. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that up. But dude, Lindsay and I were driving, and I got a notification from YouTube that the official trailer dropped, and I was like, "Hey, yo, hold up," because it said official. So I'm like, "Mm-hmm, we're in there." And yeah, we got the phone out, we're driving, and I'm like, okay, I need to lock in. So when we got home, I was like, you care if I run the live real quick? You know, I know it's like spring break now. I don't know what's going on. Or no, no,
I need
no.
to
It
see
was
this.
right before, and I was just like, bro, I need this now. Brick Creation 77 in the building. What's up? Good morning. Good morning.
How we doing?
Thanks for joining us. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pull up the mall trailer because, bro, I don't know, dude. I really can't remember the last time I've been hyped. And I glaze things, bro. If I like something, I glaze it.
I mean, I texted you and it was like 2 seconds into the trailer. I had sent you the Joe Rogan meme. It was
Like,
yeah,
oh,
like everybody back up. Like,
it's so good, man. It's so good. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this in the theater mode if I can. There we go. See how this is looking on the display. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, so let's check this out.
Our target is a syndicate leader. He is associated with several criminal organizations.
All right. Dude, so like in my like little reaction video, I'm like, nah. This is a horror show. 1000%. There's no other way.
he's gonna be scary to the people like looking down.
Yeah. And these dudes are just like, yeah, this guy who has a laser sword. Let's go find him and try to, arrest him. It's like that's not gonna work, big fella.
And the
That's not
show
happening.
is called Shadow Lord. It's like this boy's gonna start as the Shadow, and then that Lord will be added by the end of the show, where it's like this dude is the Shadow Lord.
Yeah. So we know Maul, Star Wars fans, they know who Maul is. So him getting his own little show in the limelight, they're really gonna run with it. Filoni and Whitwer, hey, Scorsese,
With this
absolute cinema.
animation,
Yeah, dude, that like Japanese airbrush style on top of the Clone Wars season 7, workers. It's raps, man.
And proficient with a laser sword.
What when he puts it together, why'd bro go? Like,
he's like,
yeah, bro,
oh,
you're done. You're not going home tonight.
Laser sword.
the Malway scene.
All right, man.
Where's
I love
Haja
that
with
people.
the Malway scene?
Hey, Haja, where are you at, bro? You're fashionably late. We don't see you. Hey, Zan Starkiller in the
In the
building though. Good
building,
morning.
Doug. Let's go.
I see you. Sheesh. Mall panel at
Oh,
MegaCon was awesome.
I'm
Oh
jealous,
yeah,
dog.
Orlando, right? Wasn't it just in Orlando? How was it? Yeah, tell us your experience. Let us
Yeah,
let us know, and we'll
I
go
would
back to
like to
that.
know more. Oh, hey.
Hey, there he is, fashionably late. We need a good excuse, man. Hey, both. Happy Sunday. Busy with family visit today. Oh, okay. Yeah, you are
Oh, hey, much
completely
love to you and the
excused.
family.
Super hyped for Mall and more Mallway scenes. That's right, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Uh, dude, I love how people were talking about the editing where Maul's saber goes on one side and then once it punches through the other wall, it cuts right into the Lucasfilm. Like, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
The Empire tried to
This
kill
can you go
me.
back to that Star Destroyer scene?
Yeah,
That
yes.
I want that framed. I will get this framed because this may be one of my favorite
Yeah.
favorite clips that I've seen in Star Wars. Like this is
Bro,
an insane shot.
you've loved this from the jump. This
It's
one
so
right here,
cool.
I might have to get me a copy as well.
Like we don't get many like times we see like Star Destroyers and like planet side like that, and I love it just sitting over a city. Like, all right, we got to do something about this.
Dude. And this is Janix, correct? This is
Hmm.
the planet they're talking about. I think in the first trailer they showed the same shot, but it was a little lighter outside. So maybe there's like a night and day sequence, or they just kind of leaked they just did it like in a, earlier daytime setting, but this is
Hmm.
the actual. Yeah, bro. This is so clean. It's a good shot, man.
The Empire tried to kill me. Their betrayal demands consequence. And that consequence requires a weapon.
Yeah, so Do you also feel like Maul is just pissed off? Like,
Yes.
is that how you're feeling? Yeah, like
Yeah, that boy
he's
is so
so mad.
butthurt. Yeah.
he's, he's like, so that kid I could have ran over on Tatooine, you're telling me this is the one that's, ultimately replaced me? Are you kidding me?
hmm And again, like
Man,
he was just trapped in a cage until, Ahsoka freed him to do his thing. So he's like uber pissed on like I'm just gonna get revenge. It needs a
man,
weapon. He sees this kid with the lightsaber cutting up storm or the TK troopers. It's like, oh, there's my weapon.
yes. Dude, and this is such a cool time in Star Wars, right after Revenge of the Sith. Now we're leading into the original trilogy, and I mean, there's still, 19 years in between.
hmm
Luke and Leia are 1 years old, they're babies. So, yeah, dude, like this is an insane timeline. I love the prequel era a lot, but I think like post Revenge of the Sith, like right where the Bad Batch takes off, that's some of my favorite shit.
And we
Love
don't
it.
get much of it, so it's like when we do get it, it's like, oh, let's go. It's like it's a very niche time period that's not really hit on. And then we're also getting that like underground vibe. So it's like we don't ever see like, besides the Boba Fett, things like that, Mando, we don't really see the workings of, the, syndicates and things like that. So it's like getting Maul to take over the syndicates and then really establish like, oh, ah,
Mm. Yeah, bro. And he's just looking, he's like, is this my Ahsoka Tano 2.0? Like, is this who I need to take in?
hmm
So it's gonna be interesting, bro.
Together.
Bro, quit. This I don't know, dude. I don't know where they get the inspiration from or if they're doing it from scratch, but like seeing Nosferatu 2024 like in theaters, it was crazy seeing that his hand reach out and the shadow of his hand just goes over the entire village. And that's exactly what this reminds me of, bro. This right here is such a good shot, and it's crazy that they're doing it in animation. Insane. Like it's so good. It's so good. How is the show bad? How does it, how does it not perform well? I just don't get it.
It won't be. It won't.
We can destroy the Empire.
He wants to fight as allies.
The Empire may be our common enemy, but Maul will never be our ally.
Says you.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, hey, Unc, you might get sidelined real quick, And also, what is it? Eodiodaki or something is the Jedi Master's name, the
Oh,
kind of reptile guy. So, like, is he gonna be the one? Is he gonna like be a sidekick with Maul and Devin, or do we think he's gonna get canned? Because I feel like at first
no.
we were talking like he's gone right away.
I think Maul doesn't got time for that. Like he needs someone that's gonna like follow him willingly and not second guess him. And like an
Mm.
old Jedi that knows of Darth Maul, that's not gonna bode well. So that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a. I I, I would love to see Maul ice him just super quick. Like, come
Mm.
with me, we can do this. You're not gonna be able to do it here. Or retro or flip side, homeboy sacrifices himself as a Jedi and is like, go with Maul and like do what you gotta do.
Yeah, maybe he's like defeat the common enemy that we've just discussed, and then make sure
But never trust
stay
him.
exactly. Yeah, like stay in your lane at the same time. Dude, I just had a thought. You remember the Inquisitorius like building in the
Mhm.
Kenobi series where they had like all the Jedi like in the like frozen like chamber
Yeah,
things?
yeah.
What if they took Bro there, like Eo Daki, and just like stashed him in one of those? Like maybe one of the Inquisitors pull up and they're like, nah, like we got to bring him in. Maybe he knows something about Maul. Like that would be kind of tight.
Yeah,
And
because it's
then we could,
those are the it's kind of like I mean he keeps them as Vader keeps them as trophies.
yeah.
So it's like they're dead, but it's like so yeah, it's like you could see him being tortured for information or fighting Vader or something like that. That could be our Vader thing where it's like homeboy comes in to make quick work of him.
Bro. Mm, mm, so good. Man, I can't wait. Vader's pulling up, bro. You just know it's happening.
We need to find him, whatever it takes.
Yup. The age of Maul.
This is escalating out of our hands.
Hey, Icarus and the other Zabraks, do you think they're like, do we work with Maul? Because, the last brother he took in, he got wiped. So I don't know if we want to work with this guy.
See, but I think it's they saw what Maul made him, and it's like Maul like turned this dude into a fighting force. That guy had a chain
Yeah,
gun,
true,
bro,
true, true.
like a Gatling gun. They're definitely with Maul, like 100%.
Yeah. The way he's laughing too, I'm like, oh yeah, he's in there.
This is escalating out of our hands.
Rook cast in the building, the armor has to be the
Yep.
armor, right?
Their armor is the same, dude.
Yeah, it's the same person, guys.
They're the only two Mandos with red
The
armor.
Empire will want answers.
Yes. My guy. He's so cold. About to go to Target today to see if they got his Funko out there. If they do, I'm gonna be like, hey, pray to the Target gods. Man, he's just too tough, and it's just crazy to think like, yeah, the two Inquisitors in this show both got wiped by Ahsoka. So it's like, okay, we can hold
Real
Ahsoka
quick.
to this high standard that we always do, and it's okay. But like, let's see these dudes in their prime. Like that. This is what I'm talking
Against
about.
the average Joe.
Yeah,
Pros versus
literally.
Joes, but like Star Wars edition.
The Empire will lock this planet down.
Marak getting a little freaky with the touch there. You don't just walk up behind a man like that.
That's
Come
like
on,
the
Marak.
Bane, like when the guy's like, "I'm in charge," and Bane's like, "Do you feel in charge?"
Literally, bro. Like, excuse me? Like, who do you think you are, big
This
fella?
planet down.
Jedi, where is Maul? I'm right here.
Yes.
Let us have our revenge.
Bro, the fighting sequences are going to be A1, man. There's not going to be a single thing wrong with it.
See, I think that's where he gets we know the master's been iced because it's like, what revenge would she have besides like I guess the
Yes.
Jedi Order falling? It's like something's happened and he's like, all right, now you saw like Marok's the common enemy, the Empire. Maybe Marok kills the guy, and it's like, it's bigger than us.
Bro. Yes, and that's such a good that's good Star Wars right there. Where it's just like that's where they follow all the time, like where's Maul gonna like take the character that we know outside of this new series, we only know so much. There could be a whole other plot line basically, and it's just like seeing Maul get more story and be able to flesh him out and understand him like in a new light is just insane, bro. Like knowing what he's going through in this trailer alone, you're like, yeah, this guy means business, and it
Whole bunch
seems
of
like he's
aura
actually,
farming, dude.
yes, literally, like, bro, you are not in like
Yes,
Halloween,
Piccolo,
you
we
are
see
not
the
on Nightmare.
fit.
Bro, literally, it's like, what are you doing? We see you, fam. Like, you don't need to do anything else. You're proven. You are a made man.
We're not gonna take out the whole empire.
He's like, you don't need to, shawty. We just got to take out little by little.
You don't know my ammo.
For real. Hey, he's like, I got a whole planet on Dathomir. I'm about to get all my brothers round up, and we're going crazy. We're going absolutely crazy on them. Bro, when he splits the ATST, though.
When you see a lightsaber do what it's supposed to do.
Dude. Man.
You have this
I think
object
we're
that
really
can
in
melt through anything. It's like, don't ever use it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We're in for a treat. April 6th. We are in for a treat. Yeah. This is gonna be pretty good, man. I'm just super excited. I almost can't even get over it. I think about it, a few times a day. I'm just like, yeah, this is it right here. Man. So yeah, after the trailer, bro, how would you rank this trailer? 10 being the highest. Like, 1 to 10, like where are you ranking this trailer alone?
I want to put it at a 9 just because if I do, if like I don't know. It's I mean in my head it's a 10. Like there's nothing I don't like about the trailer. Um so like I guess that's my honest answer, and then if I do a 9 it would just be like that one would be once the show's complete because I assume it's going to be a 10.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah,
favorite
bro.
animation style. So like I love the season 7 Clone Wars animation. I love the Bad Batch animation. Like that's my some of my favorite animated stuff. So to get it with this character with this background and story.
Yeah. Like I don't know, dude. It's just like we want a Vader series, we want a Grievous, in his prime. We want to see, more Dooku, Mandalorians, Jango Fett. Like there's so many characters a lot of Star Wars fans want. KOTOR even, so many characters where it's like they need their own show. But like who would have ever thought Maul was going to get his own show? You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
this has the potential, and I told you right before stream, this has the potential to be the best Star Wars animated series. And it's just basing off this trailer alone. I mean, yeah, I would give it a 9 or 10 as well because everything in it pleases me as a Star Wars fan, as a choreography fan, as a horror fan. Like Maul Shadow Lord is going to be it's going to be a spooky series. Like nothing shy of that. It's going to be spooky. We're going to see Maul really working in the background. And also it's during a time where in the last trailer they've already talked about the Emperor wants Maul dead, so they're really gonna enforce. Is it gonna be like Andor where we don't see Palpatine but we feel his presence? I think that's gonna happen again in this show. And I think if Maul is just mollywopping these Inquisitors, dude, got to call in the Golden Boy. I think that's where Vader shows up and
Well,
just puts in work. And
he's considered a Force user, so it's like at the end of the day, it's like Jedi, Sith doesn't matter. And I mean, Palpatine would have a specific disdain for not wanting Maul to be around. It's like, dude, this guy got away again. Like we don't. Last time we saw Maul, he was getting tortured by Palpatine, and then we
yeah,
saw him in Ahsoka, and then he escapes, and it's like Palpatine's sick of this dude. So it's like, we get to see that and the attempts. But yeah, it would have to lead to like dude, this guy has torn up how many planets, killed a whole bunch of people. Like, Vader, go handle this, or like do something.
yes, literally, bro. And Maul is just like pissing Palpatine off. He's like, dude, get this dude out of here. Like he keeps, messing up. He's just always in the background. I need him
Messing with
done.
my plans.
Literally. And plus two, it's gonna be cool to see like if Maul has that moment where he's like, I know exactly what he's doing now. Because he mentioned that Palpatine, his plan wasn't what he was thinking exactly. He knew what his end goal was gonna be, but he didn't know it would be done in this fashion. So it's gonna be cool to see Maul kind of like put the pieces together and be like, oh, I see. So
Hmm.
they're trying to blow planets up that aren't working with them. They want to take everything for their resources. The Empire is definitely not a good group of people.
I
So
mean,
it's just like Maul sees that.
yeah, I mean, ironically, he's one of like the most cued in people on what's going on in the galaxy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's probably one of the few people that knew of the rise of the Empire, Palpatine's plans, the fall of the Republic. Like,
Yeah.
saw it through. Like he's one of the few, like Obi-Wan's sitting there, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and then Maul's over there, like, oh, dude, I saw this coming. It's like,
Yep.
in the trailer, it's like the only thing the trailer does for me is I want to watch the show. It's like
Yes.
oh, I need this show now. So it's like there's nothing where I'm like, I didn't like that, or like, I hope we don't see that, or we see less. It's like, no, dude, I just want the show now.
Yes. And I'm so glad that they're doing 2 episodes a week. But after the first 2 episodes, it that's how it goes because we're so excited. So the first
Mhm.
episode, we're like, oh, okay, we're setting the tone. Yeah, you're drinking that bang energy, just waiting for this to happen. And bro, like that first episode's gonna catch us all up to speed real quick, I feel like. And then the second episode, it's gonna really develop the story going forward, and then it's gonna hit like on a cliffhanger. So it's like, God damn it. And then we have to wait till next week, and then it's just like, hopefully no fillers, you know how freaking Star Wars can be. There's been so many Bad Batch episodes where I stayed up till 2 a.m. to watch it release, like straight on air, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, oh my god, bro! Like, I don't need no more filler episodes. So I'm really hoping that's not a thing with this, but I doubt it. I don't think there should be much filler in this series.
I think they have too much to try to get across with a story, and it's like
Yeah.
Maul isn't a you don't know Maul as a like a filler episode type of guy. Like every time
Mm-hmm.
Maul is in that we've seen him in an episode, something's popping off. It's like whether he's in Clone Wars, whether he's in Rebels, whether he's in any of the movies, it's like if Maul's present, like shit's kind of going down. So it's like
Yeah.
I'm hoping if there is like if they do go that way with a few of the episodes for any type of context, it's like it's setting up the context of like logistics or like almost like a video game where it's like setting the plan, but not like hey, we're gonna take a whole episode to go to Dathomir, recruit the Zabrak, and then that's the end of the episode. It's like,
Yes.
nah, it's like we gotta get there, complete the MO, get those dudes get out, and then like, see something, and then that's the end of the episode.
That would be heat. Yes, that would be fire. And I feel like that's a good way to keep fans still like lured in because it's like
Mhm.
we're already getting Maul. OG fans are still going to be like, "Oh my god, like who would have ever thought Maul's getting his own show?" And even the people who aren't even in the animated series for Star Wars, they're still going to be drawn in because they're like, "Oh, well, it's Maul." So that they already have that good premise here. But, like you said, I really do think that's going to work out as well. It's you got to set the boundaries and just basically just go forward with a good story. So
The
can't
show's gonna
ever be
talk,
mad
dude.
with that.
Episodes one,
It
the first two episodes are gonna smack. I'd put $1 on that.
oh yeah. Yeah. I'd put a penny on that as well. Like you gotta jump off with especially with the premiere.
Yeah, same
But
as yeah,
it's gonna be so
Haja,
good.
because
Hot
you're a person, man. You're the guy.
you're the guy. Exactly. We say this every week, bro. Do you not get it?
He's the guy.
Uh oh, Paula in the building. What's
What's
going
up?
on? Uh, Oh, you got some questions. Okay. Do you both think Keanu Reeves? Ooh, does Keanu actually Reeve though? Hold on, let's find the full one. Do you both think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan? Yes, we have told
Yeah,
you this before. It would work. There's no world where, Keanu cannot be a good Revan.
there's no world where Keanu takes a bad role.
Yeah, I agree.
That guy is a saint.
I've heard that Abeloth might be coming to Ahsoka season 2 and Natalie Portman might be returning as Padme and Abeloth will take her form to deceive Anakin. That would be absolutely devious.
Man, I cried in season one when I saw Hayden, and I would cry again if I saw my boy get twisted. Don't do
Oh
that.
no.
He'd be like,
No.
Padme, and then she'd turn into Abeloth, and oh my God,
Ah. Could you imagine Abeloth being like, "Yeah, so you remember those kids you killed at all the younglings you just slayed after Order 66?" She's like, "This is your get back. This is how I'm getting you." That would be like, "Damn, facts, facts. What that can't be undone." You know what I'm saying? You ever
it's
think
whatever
about
that.
Anakin? You
No,
ever
you
think
keep
about
going.
like how like he's the chosen one, and like he was redeemed at the end, and then you're thinking like, well, you can't just like undo like what you did to the younglings, bro. Like you can't forget about that, right? You know what I'm saying? Which I love Vader. I love Anakin. I love his story, but it's like, wait a
Well,
second.
well,
No.
that's like you read the Vader comics, and it's like, yeah, Homeboy probably shouldn't have been allowed to make that
Yeah,
change.
yeah.
But he's the wheel. He needed to be there because now we see it where it's like he had a purpose in passing into the light side. It's like after
Hmm.
episode 6, within the world between worlds, it's like he's there as that presence.
Right.
But man, if it's like that meme where it's like the one guy trying to grab his wife as a ghost and she disappears, like that would tear me up, dude.
Oh, dude. Uh yeah, that would be crazy, Paula. That would be nuts. Um Abeloth is the mother of the Mordecai's from
Hmm.
the Clone Wars. Yep. And do you both think that the pink Twi'lek will become Darth Talon? Me, I don't think so. I think she's just like the canon version of what could be Talon, but I don't even think
Yeah,
Devin's gonna make it out the show, bro.
I'm kind of with you, dude. Like it's like the way I envision the ending of this show is like Maul's a very like I'm out, I'm in it for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone else is just a cog. Like if you're not a cog in the machine, like I'm not riding with you.
Yep.
So I think Devin is a little too. You can see it in like how they animate her in this in the teasers that we've gotten. It's like she's hesitant, and I think that hesitancy is gonna end up being her downfall.
Yep. That's the thing in Star Wars too. It's like, hey, if you have any like second thoughts, you can't because you're gonna
Hmm.
be toast. Ian says, "Looks sick. Animation's clean. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
clean, so clean.
Ian knows good animation.
Good deal." I'd like to see some more KOTOR content. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
too. I'm kind of like dabbling into it, dipping the toes in a little bit, and I'm like, damn, yeah, that would be some cool stuff. But
Well,
once again, it's gonna go
you
ahead,
see
bro.
the trailers and the cinematics from the old Republic games, and it's like, dude, why was all this so good?
Yeah,
Like,
why is it so good?
yeah, it's
Like,
an you go on YouTube and then it's an hour of the all the clips put together, and it's like this is a movie, dude.
mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, they could definitely do something with that. Trailer is the most excited I've been since Rogue One. That's valid. Maul was one of the few highlights for Solo. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like Solo too, but dude, yeah, Maul at the end, you're like, wait, what?
he
Could
looks
you
so
imagine not ever
intimidating.
seeing the Clone Wars?
Yeah, who's this
You're
guy?
like, oh, that dude's he must be like the same species as Maul, and then you're like, oh wait, nah, that is Maul. Like what?
How do you survive the fall?
Yeah,
Somehow
it's like,
Maul
bro,
returned.
so, somehow Maul returned, dude. That's how it is. I watched episode 1 the other night just because I'm craving Shadow Lord. Yeah, dude. And what a tease too, because when you watch the Phantom Menace, he has like what 6 minutes of screen time, and like 4.5 of it is from the Duel of the Fates
The
alone. So it's just like what?
Yeah, you see him on the speeder. You're like, who's that guy?
Yeah, such a cool scene too. I saw this meme the other day, or well, it wasn't a meme. It was a video on TikTok where it was like an RPG game, but you're Maul on the Bloodfin speeder, and you're like cruising through Tatooine, and you see the Naboo like freight fighter, like the big one,
Yeah,
and you're rolling up, and you see like little Anakin, and you hear Qui-Gon say Anakin drop, and then you jump off the Bloodfin, and then you just like slice up Anakin, and you're like, I just saved the future. Like
done.
I like I'm just like, oh man. Then it's like the Star Wars like end credit scene just like popped on right away. It's like, yep, all done. Like, man, what the hell? It's crazy. Um, yeah, dude. So I'm also trying to think with do you I mean, we know leaks and stuff with Lego, but do we think like any Lego sets come from Maul Shadow Lord? Maybe not even this year, but like in the future. Like, do you think
I would hope at
like
least one.
yeah, because I
We
man, I
you know
want to
we got a Bad Batch set. We got an Ahsoka set. We got an Andor set. Granted, we didn't get too many of them. I think we only got like one or two for the like the Bad Batch set was the shuttle and that was it, right?
the shuttle, and then like yeah, I think well, you get a couple pieces from the Bad Batch and like the Advent calendar, but nothing,
Yeah.
specifically for it. So yeah, you're
a-
right.
And then Ahsoka, we got the Peridia set, and then we got the
Her Starfighter. You got
yeah.
Shin and the E-wing set,
Oh yeah.
like
So there we
the
go. Yep. So it's like very limited,
mm,
and then it's like Andor, we have the U-wing, and then we have there's like I think only two or three sets for Andor as well.
yeah, yeah,
There's
the
that
U-wing and then
the security detail.
yeah,
So it's like
yeah,
we may get like hopefully give us one. I mean, if this show comes out and just like does what we expect it to, you'd have to expect them to do something. Like they're like, hey,
yeah,
this show's banging, everyone's liking it, we're getting new people in it. Like that would be like Lego going out and be like, all right, we can do something.
yeah, yeah. Skeleton Crew got one set. I think the Acolyte's the only thing that didn't get a set, but they didn't have much that would have really
No, because it wasn't like specific ships or anything that was being shown really. It was all just like it would have been like a Peridia set that we would have got where it was like a battle or something like that.
right.
But with all
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
conflict around that show, they probably were like, nah.
Bro, you do you remember the Darth Revan like polybag minifig, like little bag that they made like back in the day?
Mhm.
They need to just make one for Chimere, bro.
Oh,
I
I
need that
know.
helmet in
Hmm.
minifig form. Shit, sell it for 30, 20, 30. Like if it's an official Lego, I would cop like right away. No questions.
I could see them having that be one of the, like how they do an anniversary figure. It's like we're never gonna get
Ooh,
that figure in a set, but like they'll give it to us in an anniversary form, you know? Like whether
Cal
it's like,
Kestis.
yeah, or like the, you know, Fives or Malik or whatever it is, Cal Kestis. It's like, yeah, we're never gonna get a set for Jedi Fallen Order, but it's like Cal Kestis is a popular enough figure that they'll give it to us. So that's kind of where I'm like, it's probably going that route maybe.
That would be heat. Could you imagine like a 30-year anniversary of Lego Star Wars, and then they hit you with a boom Chimera that slash the Stranger minifig exclusive, with this set,
Never to be
like
seen
nine.
again.
Yes, like fuck, yeah, like Malik. You're never seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like
Hmm.
what Old Republic set would they throw in? And technically, he's Legend, so like he's not even really,
Yeah,
like a
he's not. Yeah.
canon character. Cal Kestis, they're not making any, Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor Lego sets. Um, Fives, that was cool. I really love that for fives. And then like, young Leia, Nine Numb from the Sarlacc pit set, so it's
Hmm.
just like, yeah, like throw in Chimera slash the Stranger, because straight up, dude, people bought that R2D2 set just to get Malik. Like that's just facts. You know what I'm saying? It's a good build for that R2,
Hmm.
but the side attraction is that Malik fig.
I bought
So
that Star
that would
Destroyer for
be
Cal
fire.
Kestis, so it's like,
Yep.
like that's one of those. And dude, I just think like it's one of those. Yeah, that's brutal. Now that you got me thinking about it.
They should do that, bro. Like I don't know what the set would be, but like being able to toss in that figure just because, and people are going to buy it. I don't know how crazy I don't work at Lego, so I don't know like what kind of, helmet piece that would be, because I mean,
The
it
mold.
seems like the Mando helmets are easy, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, can we go forward with Chimera's helmet, like the
I feel like
teeth
they
and
could
the
do
cracks?
one of the Lord of the Rings helmet and like edit it a little bit. I mean, you could probably get it to look somewhat similar.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know, bro. You know me. I need the Chimera fig. I just need it.
Yeah, and I
Um,
mean, I think we're gonna see Chimera again. His
oh
success
yeah,
as a character, like we're gonna see him again, and I think that's when if we're not gonna get him as anything, like that's what we'll get the one-off set of like maybe it's like Chimera and his speeder or something like that, or it's like something that is just they're throwing it in because of the success of his character, and like maybe we get some type of Star Wars The Stranger or something like that.
bro.
Tales of the Stranger or something like that.
Dude. And okay, so look, when we're at Rebel ScumCon, I'm waiting in that long line to meet Manny. Like I gotta
Yeah,
pre-order that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm getting
Um,
this signed, dog.
bro. Oh my god, dude, that would be so heat, bro.
I'm gonna walk
Fuck.
up and just like a knight to a king and be like,
He's like, oh
"Here,
shit,
Lord."
this wait, did you steal this from the set, bro? Like, where'd you get this? But you and I have talked about this, they're not Black Series is not gonna make a Chimera helmet for display.
Mhm.
They're not making that lightsaber behind you. Then is that from Disney?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not just gonna make that saber just because, especially with how the show turned out. They're gonna go forward with it, bro. Like
Yeah.
there's just no way you let Manny Jacinto just like sit anywhere beyond the back burner. Like if anything, really, I'm a huge advocate for the Hunt for Ben Solo. I think that needs to be a thing. I think we need, the Rey trilogy, whatever they, intend to do with her character, whatever they want to do with Grogu in the future. But like, in my opinion, I think if you're doing a live action series, front and center, it has to be the something with the stranger. It can't be anything else, in my opinion. If I had to risk a Book of Boba Fett season 2, like we talked last week, or
Mhm.
Skeleton Crew season 2, yes, like scrap it. Go forward with the stranger. You know,
I I have Chimera with Cal Kestis is my live order or my like show of live action. Like I think
Mm-hmm.
Montague has been doing such a good job as Cal Kestis, where it's like the dude deserves a show or
He is Cal
something. Like
Kestis.
he literally, yeah, like he is the embodiment. So it's like for him to not be in anything yet, and the games have been like the games have been Star Wars saving grace with their games. So it's like
Yes.
for that to not be prevalent, and it's like get this guy a show, man. But yeah, him and Chimera would be my two. Where it's like I would like to see them.
Yes. I agree, bro. And I mean, there's just so many signs that point towards it too. And it's not to even like knock Manny, but you look at last year's Star Wars Celebration. They could have pulled anyone. I mean, I don't know if Amanda Stenberg would have pulled up. I don't know if Leslie Headland would have pulled up. But I mean, you have Carrie Ann Moss, you have Lee Jung Jae. You know what I'm saying? Like those two big beloved actors. And I mean, but you bring Manny Jacinto, and he has his own little panel at Star Wars Celebration, especially after what happened with the show. They got love for him, and plus
They're
him getting
sizing
his
it
own
up.
Black Series helmet. Yes,
Yeah,
bro. Like, come
they're
on.
sizing it up. They're
Uh,
like, is this Disney's financial guys are like their finance bros are like, can we make money off this? And they're like seeing the lines, they're seeing the love, the interactions. It's like, let's do a Black Series helmet. And then that sells well. And they're like, let's do a little lightsaber. And then that sells well. And they're like, "Hmm,
dude,
okay.
that's the thing with that helmet, bro. The homie Andy from Weiss Sidious, he pre-ordered it 2 summers ago when they announced it, but they canceled the pre-order and shipped it to next summer. So they either accidentally put it out a year too early, which in my opinion, if you have the product made, I don't know why you would, like backburn it, but
Hmm.
they did, and they moved it to next summer, and then he got his money back, whatever, and then he got recharged again when it was coming out. So he got it like 2 weeks before I did, and I pre-ordered it like on the last day, and it shipped the next day. So that was kind of tight. But
Yeah,
that thing on GameStop even went straight to back order.
yeah.
And then on Hasbro, when you try to get it, it was on like I think it was on a back order as well, but then it restocked, of course. But that
Hmm.
helmet sold a lot, bro. Like that was probably the best like $99 I've spent, easy, like
Yeah.
on a prop, basically.
And Disneyland is very selective with the products they put out. And for that to be available at Disneyland, like for anyone to buy next to Boba Fett, Vader, the Clone Trooper, and the Stormtrooper, it's like there's only six helmets that you're buying there, and that's one of them.
Literally, bro. Like, yeah, all the signs point to it. It's just like they just got
It's
to
gonna
go
take time.
forward. And plus, yeah, it's gonna take time, and that's fine. Yesterday at work, I was showing one of my buddies a picture. I was like, you know who Giancarlo Esposito is, right? And he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was just like, yeah, I'm trying to get in line to meet him this summer. And he's like, oh, hell yeah. And then I was just like, and then Manny Jacinto, you know who that is? And I was like, have you seen The Good Place? They're Freakier Friday, in just recent times. And he's like, no, 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 I haven't. So I showed him a picture, and he's like, who's that handsome gentleman? So
Yeah.
as an outside person, the homie is just like, like who's that guy? Like this handsome fella. So if Disney wants to capitalize, that they're the big money makers, you bring Manny Jacinto back in. It's just like Pedro Pascal. Why would you pass up on the hottest actor in Hollywood? Like you're not
In
passing up on that
Hollywood.
money in Hollywood. I don't even know how to talk, and it still works, but
Got me flustered.
like you don't pass on that, man. It's money. It's money, money, money. I don't know, Margot Robbie and Barbie. Like that, who else could have played the Barbie as well as she did,
Hmm.
as a front runner. It's just how it works. You got to look at it from like a business perspective.
Well, and they could keep him in, like he's in the prime of his career where it's like, he could do another 10 years of Star Wars if they wanted to. Like they could do another three shows, two, three seasons, two a movie or something like that in that time frame. And it's
Yes.
like it would all play out well.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And even no matter what they're doing with the acolyte, whether they go on from it, maybe that's just chapter one.
Hmm.
They could do 3 different series. It could be The Stranger next. Bro, that shit would hit. The
Yeah.
Stranger, Star Wars The Stranger. That sounds dope.
Yeah. And it's like it's exactly what, it's like it's maybe the acolyte is arc 1 in a 3 arc story. And then arc 2 is the stranger's arc. And then we get to see him how he like, goes into his own and how he's doing his thing. But like, yeah.
Yeah, and you don't bring Plagueis to live action for the first time ever and not
And then
adapt on that.
cook him.
So that's just how it is, man. I don't know. But yo, chat, before we log off, we do want to show you we did just launch some merch for the live stream. So we will be ordering these within the next week or so. So I just wanted to show you guys this before we log off here. Let me see if I can get us pinned out here maybe. Hello. There we go. Cool. So yeah, this is on the Clan Brandalorian shop. So we're gonna scroll down. Galactic swagger ain't nothing new. But check this out, guys. We got the Clan Fett official logo on the dad hat. We got the snapback, and we got the T-shirt. T-shirts looking real nasty. I mean, $18, really nice. We got all the colors, all the sizes. I don't know, that hemp green right there looking a little clean. You know what I'm saying?
I actually like the gray that was like the to the left.
This one, or wait.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big like just stickler of the black shirt.
Oh yeah, dude, that's all I got in the closet. It's like 75% black, and then it's just like, yeah, we got some reds, some greens. But yeah, these are all pretty heat, guys. So we got size small all the way to 4X. You can hit it with the Google Pay, the Apple Pay. So yeah, those are all there. Just wanted to let you guys know because I mean, you guys support us. That's why we made these, so you guys can get it. But yeah, hats looking clean too. John and I sometimes on stream will pull up with the hats, especially during football season. Gotta rep this teams, but yeah, just so that's there. That's all linked down below. So if you guys want to go check that out, go get you some. And if you do, make sure you send a picture to us of you, rocking the merch. We'll blast it up on the Instagram. But yeah, dude, John, great stream, bro. I mean, this one was super fun. I mean, Maul Shadow Lord. We'll be talking a lot more next week, especially with the Maul Shadow Lord. Once we're getting, down to 7 days prior, and hopefully we get a good Lego leak this week. You know what I'm saying? It's a little fly. But yeah, love the merch. So exciting. Heat. Yeah.
And then we got to be looking for the big thing is we'll be doing breakdowns. Like, got to be with us for those breakdowns of the Maul episodes. See what we get, see our thoughts on that. But nah, man, like that just a good day, man. Like I got nothing to complain about. I woke up today. I'm happy y'all are here. So it's a good day, man. We're happy to see Maul. I'm waiting for a Lego leak. And other than that, man, we're moving.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Brand. So blessed to, have all you guys here on the stream. It's so fun every Sunday. We're just chilling, talking Star Wars. I mean, what better to do it with you guys? And I mean, yeah, it's great. And hopefully we get on our hands and knees and we pray that the May UCS set just goes ahead and pops out for us. I gotta see it, bro. I need to know what I'm spending my money on. I need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna be like, come on, I need it.
I'm like opening Instagram real quick to just be like, did it post? What are the odds someone posted it? Although it's
But that's my thing.
super deep now.
Yeah, that's my thing. Every time I see Get Cooped on Instagram, like he has a story or something, I'm like, uh-oh, what is it? And it's like, oh, polybag. But still, it's fire.
All right, man, I guess.
Nothing yet. But we'll see, guys. But yeah, man, John, we'll see you next week. We're gonna, get locked and loaded. We're in the prime time of Star Wars, guys. The year is just now getting started, basically. And yeah, be sure to hit us up on Instagram. Be sure to hit us up on all of the socials, and then of course subscribe here on YouTube. If you guys do need to find us, right there, it's right at the bottom of the screen. Right there. Go find us on Instagram. But if you guys are watching the playback, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as well. Lets us know that we're going in the right direction and giving y'all some good entertainment, of course, with some good, some good elite Star Wars ball knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't be out here, just talking Star Wars if we didn't know a thing or two. So, but yeah, man, with that being said, we will see y'all next week. Thank you guys. May the Force be with you.
Have a great weekend, guys.